back with another video. Today's gonna be a story time, as you can see in the title. But before we get into that, I just want to say thank you to everyone for all your support. And follow me on my socials at Naybiz with 1Z on Instagram, Naybiz with 3Zs on TikTok. I don't have Snapchat or nothing. I got Facebook, but chill out. And I don't have Twitter or nothing, so whatever. Tell me if I should make a Twitter. I don't think so. Let's just get right on into it. So this goes back to when I was obsessed with the computer. Like, I wanted to have the computer. I'm just joking. But, oh my god. I was always doing the most. Like, in junior high, like, I had this best friend. Her name's Danielle. And shout out to Danielle. Yeah, she was my bestie. We were so close. Like, she used to walk me home. We used to, like, spend all this time together. And then as soon as we get home, boom, run into the computer to call on the phone, and to be on webcam at the same time. Still, not that type of webcam. Like, just to see each other. And be on MSN, talking to each other. Like, what are you doing? And we were in the same class. And we had all the same classes. Like, relax, bro. But our other friends would be like, you guys act like you go to get, like, you're gay. Nothing wrong with being gay, but, like, the way we were is like we were in a relationship. Like, and maybe an unhealthy one. Because what are you doing? But we'd be like, gay? How? Like, what do you mean how? You're running home to talk to each other. Relax. But that could be a story for another time. This is about how I went off on my sister. I used to be obsessed. And if you remember back in the day, like, you would make statuses and it'd be like the status for like a TBH or like the status for blah blah. But my thing was picnics. Like, I would always make picnics for people, but say like all these people liked it that day, I felt like I had to get them done that day. Like, I couldn't let it go roll over to the next day. I felt like I was getting paid for this. Like, what are you doing?
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
I was going on bad. Like, I would wake up. I remember one time, because at first the computer wasn't in my room, but then we got a different one, and then I made sure it was in my room. I woke up and me and my sister had bunk beds. I woke up straight on the computer, right? And so my mom was sick of that because it was annoying. Like, I'd be on there all day giving the computer viruses because of this stupid picnic. It used to be running so hot. Like, you're ruining the computer, bro. Anyways, so yeah, I woke up, didn't brush my teeth, no nothing, straight on the computer, and then my mom busted it in.
My back, my neck, and my back.
And it was like, God, like, she was like, here, you're not gonna be on the computer like first thing in the morning before you even eat. You didn't even brush your teeth or wash her. But the A word. And I was too ashamed. I was so ashamed. Like, there's nothing you can even say but to go do those things. Like, get dressed. Like, I'm acting like it's like a game, like it's fun or something. I used to be stressed, like, over these pictures. Acting like I was a real designer. There was one time, like, in our old house, the computer was in the basement, and my hands were always freezing. We had a blanket, and I used to hog the computer so hard, and then my older sister would come down and be like, please, like, sometimes she would have to do schoolwork, get off. Like, get off. She would have to do like stuff where she just wanted an hour on there, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, like what? Share. I'm weak. Oh, it's a snowplow. Side note, why is it still snowing? Ain't it? Ain't it spring? Like, what's it snowing for? It was just nice today. Anyways, yeah. So then one time she came down, she was like, Naomi, can I please go on? And I was like, no, man, like, just give me 1 minute. 1 minute. Do what? To finish a picnic or something that it's not necessary? So then she ended up like getting on. I was so mad. Like, I was so mad. Like, calm down. I was like, and this is when I was little, like, I think in elementary. No, it was probably grade 7. Doesn't matter. I was like, oh, F you. And then I ran upstairs, but I said the real thing. And she was like, okay.
I'm like, what do you say fuck me for?
Like, what? What are you crying for? And I, like, ran upstairs all the way to my room and was crying, like, calm down. But that's not the time. So, yeah, I was obsessed with the computer. I always did these picnics, ruining the computer. So then one day, and this time I'm probably, like, old enough. Like, too old to be going on this bad. So, it might have been grade 10. Like, you need to relax, buddy. So, I was in my room, and then she, like, knocked on the door. And was like, Naomi, like, can I use the computer? I was like, no, I'm doing something. But I was already mad because it was taking, like, a long time to do this picnic. And, and it was freezing the computer going on bad, right? So then, like, it kept stopping. And I was, like, taking my hair and whoa. Now that I think about it, like, this is embarrassing. I'm a little embarrassed. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I was taking my hair and pulling it and being like, ah! Like, God. Ew. Can you hear him? He's just cleaning himself. The cat. Anyways, no, I was pulling my hair and I was like, fuck. Like, calm down. Bro, if you don't calm down. And so Key came in, she was like, you first of all, you need a minute. Like, you need to calm down and get off the computer and, like, let me use it. So then, like, we were fighting, like, physically fighting. And then I was like, it's my room, get out. She was like, fine, then I'm taking the computer out of here. And then I was like, no, you're not. Like, going on bad. And so I don't know how I got out, but she went in and locked the door because we could lock it. Bro, I started banging on the door like bloody murder. Like,
Let me in. Let me in.
I was like, let me in. Like, oh, like, what are you doing? And I think she got scared, so she called my dad. And she was like talking to me through the wall and was like, Naomi, Daddy wants to talk to you. I was like, what? Like, I remember so vividly, like, I was screaming up a storm. Like, full on temper tantrum. Oh, sorry to that girl. Sorry to my sis. That's so crazy. I don't know what took over me. Your freak show. I don't think he had to come home early or anything, but I had to calm down. And then she just ended up using it. I don't know where. I think I went downstairs. I was probably freaking pacing back and forth. Like, you're weird, bro. You're weird, Yeah, but there was a lot of times where I would freak out especially on freaking picnic. Like, my nanny used to have a computer, and I think this is where we got our one, because she had another one. But I used to be trying to do it on there. First of all, hold on. She didn't even have, in the beginning, she didn't have no Wi-Fi. So I would go there and be so bored and so pissed that there was no Wi-Fi. I'd be like, oh my gosh, I can't even do my picnics. Like, calm down. One time I went to school and I made a bet that I could. Oh, so embarrassing, bro. That I could stay off Facebook for a week straight and no one believed me. Nope. Nobody did. And they were like, no, you can't. But I did it. I was struggling. Like, what? What's the big hype? But what are you doing? I'm so embarrassed. Bro, I used to be such a menace to my sisters. My gosh. Like, one time at church, it was like after church, we're just waiting. But, like, I don't know what was going through my head. But you know lip gloss, like the ones where you twist out the thing and then put it on, and how they're hard. I was like, what if I just like threw this at Key? And so I threw it and it hit her forehead. Like, ouch, right? And then it went downstairs. She was like we couldn't be loud or fight because we're in freaking church. Well, it wasn't during, but it doesn't matter. She was like, why would you do that? And I was like, I don't know. I just wanted to see. Like, bro, church or not, I'm choking you. Like, what was my problem? Like, how could they love me still? Just joking. But, oh my gosh. I was so annoying. I had this god sister, and we used to play, but I would hit her, but then run away from her. First of all, she could beat me back then. Secondly, she was faster than me. So I would hit her. She'd run after me and beat me up. And I'd be like, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And then, when she would stop, she'd be like, okay, so stop. And so I was like, fine. And then she would go walk away. Then I'd do it again. I remember this day. It happened like 5 times. She was like, just stop. And like, we were like, well, she would beat me up, but I'd be like, okay. And she was like, pull my hair and all this stuff. And then I remember this woman, I knew her, but she come over from the building. She was like, hey, stop it. Hey, stop that girl. Like, talking about her hitting me. She was like, she's beating her up. It's my fault because I would run after her, push her, or do something, and then she'd come after me. Stop! Like, that's what I get. I'm literally, like, that is the type of kid I can't stand. So, nice. Also, there's one time, my cousin, like, we were in the backyard, and if you know, like, the co-op on Creighton Street on the corner, there was a slide in the backyard, and we used to kill that. How's that fun? First of all, not safe. Secondly, how's this fun? It was just one slide and that's it, and it was like steel, like metal slide. How? And the bottom was like just like, how is it safe? What are we doing? But we used to have so much fun in the backyard. Now that I think about it, very big yard. But it was just a bunch of grass than that. And we used to make our own, like, water slide. Just not safe. But how is that tough? Anyways. And we used to, like, climb the trees. Man, I miss them days. Good old days. No iPads or nothing. Just computers. No, not back then though. Anyways, guys, I'm old. Yeah, so we were in the backyard playing. Ew, tell me if I got that So how? But the worst is when you get the white stuff like this or in the corners. You're disgusting and you don't deserve to be talking. I remember, hold on, wait. I need to say this. In high school, we had this teacher, RIP, Mr. Rojo. He used to be talking all white stuff here. I used to be like, while he's talking, I'm like, I can't listen or look. Anyways, okay, back to the story. We were in the backyard and we were playing on the slide, and we had like sunflower seeds, and I kept chewing them. Like, you know how you're supposed to spit out the shells? I was chewing them all just for that like salty flavor. And then I would go and like spit them all on my cousin. Hello? Oh my gosh. And she was like, no, we stop. Like, stop. And I'd be like, why? Like, what do you mean? You know what I remind me of? A bad little boy. Like, not even a little girl. A bad little boy.
And I'm not gay. I'm grown. I'm not gay. I'm grown. Stop beating your chest. You're making a radio. You think you tough?
Like, what are you doing? And so I kept doing it. And then she was like, stop or I'm gonna like hurt you. And I was like, whatever. She took my head. First of all, she had me in the headlock and I was like, okay. And then she put me like between her legs, but like me facing like the other way. But my head was like by her knees, and she took me and took my face. I gotta show you, hold on. It was like, but like, she took my face and was squeezing it like that. And so I was like, I couldn't close my jaw. Hey, that's a crazy move. Like, where you learn that? But anyways, going like that. And I was like, oh, how? Like, okay, I'll stop. And everyone was like, stop, you're hurting her. But she didn't stop. She was like beating me up. She was going nuts and pulling my hair and like punching me in the headlock, going crazy. Like, that's what I get though. And then I remember her mom tried to stop her, couldn't. And I think like she tuned everyone out. Like, now that I think of it, because I know the look. It's like, no. Like, no, she made me that mad. And so Daddy pulled up. He saw me getting dragged and jumped out the window. First of all, use the door. He jumped out the car window to stop it all. But like, eventually, obviously, it stopped. But all because I don't listen. And then I felt like I was getting beat up for like hours. And then I remember I felt like I was going to throw up because I was crying. And he had to, like, she was dragging me all in the dirt. And then I had to go in the tub. But I felt like I was going to throw up. So I was like, can you please give me some crackers? Because I was also scared of throwing up. Like, still am though. But I was terrified. And I was like shaking. All because I don't listen. Naomi. I was quiet and like didn't really talk much and mute and all that. But I was bad. Like, I remember me and my best friend, Heidi. We used to be bullies. Like, for real. Because me and her would be like, for our friend group, let's not talk to so-and-so today. And then none of the other friends would talk to that person. And it would always, like, change, like, person each day, except me and her. Like, everyone's always going to talk to us, you know? That's so mean. And then we used to run from this other friend we had. Like, we used to see her coming and then just start running and then get, like, confused or mad if she didn't want to hang with us or she was sad. Like, genuinely, in my head, I didn't think it was bullying. Like, there was no malicious intent that, like, really. Now that I think about it, duh, it's bullying, but like, I just thought it was all fun. Like, it just made the day juicy. Like, so mean. Oh. No wonder she don't like me. I don't know if she does, but, like, no wonder. What the heck? That's so rude. Ugh, I hope she forgive me. Maybe I should say sorry. I remember me and my other cousin, my cousin who's a boy, we were fighting once at the playground, and Nanny, like, pulled up because I don't know how she knew to pick us up at that time, but we were, like, flinging rocks, just flinging them, and I was like, we were swearing to each other, even though we're just little. I was like, freak you bastard. We were going on bad, and then Nanny pulled up, and the whole time she's listening. And so when we got to the van, I was like, oh shit, oops. I was like, insert cousin here was hitting me and throwing rocks at me, and like he got rocks in my mouth. But we were just so bad, and Nanny was like, you were both swearing, I heard you. I was like, oh. No, but the computer thing was the worst. Oh, the worst. Me and my best friend, like Danielle, we used to make notes. I don't know if you remember, but there was notes on Facebook, and it'd just be like a bunch of questions, and we would answer whatever like pre-made questions there was. Why were we getting hard with the questions? First of all, you don't have to do this. Secondly, what's with the attitude? What would it'd be like, how old are you? And then our answer would be like, how old are you? Oh, like you're talking to no one. Hope you know. Oh, I was so cringe. How could I be? How did I even have friends? Oh, that was annoying. I know, like, when freaking I got on there, people had to be like, oh, here she goes again. Like, yeah. What? No, I'm not even saying I can't even say that. Nah, but that was crazy. I was always dying for the computer. And then we had, Mommy got us these ones. They're like, I don't know what they're called, but they were just little mini laptops. I rode mine to pieces. Like, it was done for because of that picnic. Going so ham on picnic, it had, like, you could hear it. You know when, like, you can hear the game, like the PS5 or something? You could hear the computer going nuts. And then it'd be hot as all of those. It'd be hot. And especially at that time, I would have it in the bed, wake up. So, radiation. Wake up, bed hot. Hello? Like, do you want to combust? I really don't know how I had friends. And I was shy. Like, although I had this one crush, bruh. How embarrassing. I used to hang with his sister too, and I would not talk to him, like, pure mute. And then get on, not Facebook, it was MSN, talking up a storm. And then one time he was like, how come you never talk to me at school? I'm scared. I don't even know how I'm talking to you now. Oh, and I used to think he was top notch, bruh. Like, what? If you see... he knew I liked him, and his sister knew. And then one time she came to me and broke the news that he was now going with her best friend. And I was like, what? How could you? You never spoke with your Mo, first of all. Because, like, what? When they didn't work out and they broke up, she came to me and was like, oh, just so you know, so-and-so single now. But by then, I didn't like him no more. But then my best friend what is happening? Nah. But yeah, I guess that's enough. Oh, there was another time that... No, maybe that could be just another story time, but when me and my best friend got chased by a dog. Oh, I thought our life was over. But anyways, let me wrap this on up. I'm tired. It's super late. And it's time for bed. So, I just want to say thank you for watching and listening. I hope that you have a blessed week. And you have a good day. Follow me on my socials. Nabiz with 1Z on Instagram. And Nabiz 3Zs on TikTok. Comment down below. Please like this video so I can like monetize one day, and subscribe to my channel too for the same reason and to just support me. Yeah, comment down below any other videos you want to see, any other story times, specific ones, whatever. Any questions you may have, I could do like a separate video and answer them. And just share this up, you know. Let's get this going. Anyways, that's enough. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye.